You mentioned the deployment of the surgical robot to battlefield settings. In such an austere setting, what's the case for using such an intricate and, to be frank, often high maintenance piece of machinery? Isn't the use of basic human hands more reliable overall?
Well, in fact, it is. There's only a little detail. Normally, military surgeons despise having to defend their lives battling with enemies while trying to save the lives of wounded soldiers. So a military surgeon would feel a lot better to be in a safe haven, probably a few miles away or 20,000 miles away from the point of injury, and being dedicated only to saving the life of the wounded soldier instead of battling for his own life as well. So this is the dream that the Department of Defense has had for many years, and we are developing our battlefield and civilian emergency version under those auspices of finding a way of intervening on a very harsh environment, like really on the battlefield, on the point of injury, with a robot that could be light enough to be deployed by hand by 4 paramedics on a normal military vehicle that can be assembled in a matter of minutes, even in trenches that could operate with unreliable power sources. We have considered to put the power source on the base of the operating bed, with all sorts of visual devices that would give to the remote surgeon both the overall vision of the theater of the wounded soldier, as well as all the laparoscopic cameras in order to operate on laparoscopy if necessary, or very likely on the battlefield on open surgery, in order to be quick on saving the life of the soldier, blocking hemorrhages, or intervening on broken limbs in order to limit the future damages that the soldier can suffer. So this is the objective, and then we have different level of deployment near to the point of injury. So one of the easiest is to deploy our robot in tented hospitals, so the typical field hospitals for military purposes, which would be a lot nearer than a sterilized operating room to a military operation. So, this is certainly an interesting challenge from a technical point of view, because we have to design a robot that can operate from, in terms of centigrades, from minus 20 centigrades to plus 70 centigrades, in order to be able to operate on Arctic deployment, as well as in desert operations under snowstorms or sandstorms, with a number of tools in order to use the tools only on the single wounded soldier for that mission, and then to go through the sterilization back when taken back to the home hospital of that robot. So very good challenges, and we are very happy to be able to solve a good number of these problems.